Hello everyone, this is a video for the class that happened on October 29th, 2020. Let's go ahead and get started. During class, we use the chat in Zoom to talk about why MLA citations are important. And one thing that you remember from students' lesson, we use sentence frames like MLA citations are important because, and one thing I remember from Tuesday's class is, so MLA citations are important because they show that you're honest and they give credit to people's work that you are using. And one thing I remember from class is that the period goes on the outside of the parentheses when I'm using citations. In a recap of last class, we talked about MLA in-text citations. We have examples here on the side. We talked about direct quotations and how those are formatted. We talked about paraphrasing and how to use citations when electronic texts are what we're citing. So an online text, I would put the author's name. If I didn't have the author's name, I would put the first 3 to 5 words of what the article was called. So you see an example here down below. And our learning target for the day was I can begin working on my one-pager project, and I will use in-text citations in my one-pager project. So the one-pager project you'll see on Google Classroom as well. You can turn this in by the end of the period, but the deadline to turn this in is November 2nd, 2020. So on your one-page project, you will provide a three-sentence summary, 2 quotes from the story 11, 2 drawings or pictures that are relevant to the story and the character that you are talking about, and 2 sentences relating to the text, or 2 sentences talking about what it is like to be 11. In the document on Google Classroom, you will see that there are sentence frames. So that is going to be 9B on Google Classroom. On Google Classroom, you see the instructions on the one-pager, more detailed about what we discussed in class. You have sentence frames, you have definitions explaining what a couple of the questions asked are doing, and you will have 2 options. You can either make a Google slide, and here is broken down what the slides can be titled and what they will look like. And you can also draw the assignment and send a picture once you're all done with that. And I have a picture example also on number 9. So here we see a drawn version of some pictures from 11. We see the quotes on the side, we see the summary, and we see how this person related to the story 11. And to help you get started, you have also the option to work on a planner, and you have sentence frames to work on from the instructions page. But here you can fill out what quotes you're going to use, your sentences, and that way you can just transfer them over to your presentation or what you're working on handwritten. If you need to see an example of what a PowerPoint presentation of the one-pager would look like, I have one also on Google Classroom. Here I have my summary page and what that would look like. I'm using Harry Potter as an example. Here I have my quotes. I have 2 pictures that I felt described what I was talking about in my summary and in my quotes. And I have my sentences on why I don't relate to Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. The instructions again are on asynchronous assignments under one-pager project, and I also have the instructions in Spanish if you need to look at those in Spanish. And you will be working on this asynchronously until you finish up your one-pager project. Make sure that once you're all done with watching this video, you take the Google Form sheet to let us know that you watched the video, and so we know that you participated in this recording. Have a great day. Bye.